by Dimitri Bivol, and pretty much, which was damn near a one-sided fight. Canelo had very few moments in this fight as Canelo just couldn't get going. He couldn't sustain consistent attack. Dimitri Bivol's counterpunching, his bullying, his timing was just impeccable on Canelo. He fought the first perfect fight against Canelo. So I was gonna say this anyway. Canelo better go back down to 168. Let me tell you something. Millions went down the drain for Canelo, and also Errol Spence, who was thinking about going up. Yeah, I said it. Who was thinking about going up to fight Canelo. Millions went down the drain for Canelo. Big setback. But at the end of the day, we should have known if this fight was on the up and up, no weight clauses, Canelo would get whooped, and Canelo got whooped. There were points in the fight where Canelo was just looking extremely discouraged, like he looked like he was ready to quit. And Eddie Reynoso, bad week for Eddie Reynoso. Bad week for Eddie Reynoso. Oh, and by the way, Texas T, that 7 rounds to 5 for Bivol, 9 rounds to 3 easy for Bivol, or maybe 10, 2 and 1 even for Bivol. It was pretty much a one-sided fight. That fight wasn't even close. Canelo didn't remotely win 5 rounds in that fight. Canelo got whooped on. He got spanked. He got the computer all beat out of him. I mean, they were trying to insinuate that fight was that close. Had Bibble could have knocked Canelo out if he wanted to. Man, Canelo got schooled. He got schooled. And like I said, now Errol Spence needs to set his sights on Terrence Crawford. Because now he can't fight Canelo now. So that fight is down the drain now. None of this 164 stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video talking about that. So now this bettered our chances of getting Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Oh, oh, they had the scorecards. Like, hey, hey, they handed them scorecards. Oh, they ain't gonna be no Errol Spence Canelo. That's dead in the water now. That's dead in the water now because Canelo took an L. They ain't no Errol Spence Alvarez jumping off. So now he has no. Now he really has no choice but to fight Terrence Crawford. So I'm enjoying. When I say I'm enjoying every, oh man, I'm enjoying every minute of this. I'm enjoying every. See what happens when you don't have all these stipulations, no hydration clause and all that stuff. You could clearly see. And y'all was talking about Canelo would have beat Arthur. If some of y'all thought Canelo would have beat Arthur Beterbiev, man, Canelo would have got his head knocked off by Arthur Beterbiev. So now we could get the real fight that we want to see for Undisputed later on this year, depending on what happens in June. So now we'll get Undisputed at light heavyweight. Now we will get the real light heavyweight showdown. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, Canelo just bit off more than he could chew. He shouldn't have tried to go up there because Canelo was gonna move back down anyway. He thought Bibble was a cherry pick, and he got bullied, he got punked, he got pushed around, and you could see throughout the fight the frustration in Canelo. Canelo looked so discouraged after the 7th round. He knew he was losing. Hey, Pratt, I'm gonna let you have the floor because you about Canelo for a bit, man. So I'm gonna let you have the floor. You can talk your crap, but I mean, for real, no rehydration clause, nothing. Canelo got whooped old. Man, I'm enjoying this. This when I say this was a great day for boxing, seeing Canelo get whooped like that. And it was, and people was talking about that Canelo would knock out Better be if man shoot man what man y'all on super crack. Better be if would have killed Canelo. He would have killed Canelo. Oh anybody? Oh yeah, anybody still think Andre Ward can't come out of retirement and whoop old Canelo? I'm clowning. I'm clowning. Who else? Anybody still think? Anybody still think Andre Ward wouldn't whoop Canelo? That boy got whooped though. That boy got whooped though. He got dominated. He got dominated. I'm talking about man for real. He got the computer raw beat out of him. I'm like, oh, oh man, I can't wait to get to work tomorrow, man. I can't wait to get to work. Nah. Well, you know what, Pratt? You is right. Canelo did like the smell of his own. You know what? Well, it stunk really bad tonight because he stuck up the joint and he got his ass torched tonight. I'm talking about he got torched. Yeah, you're right. Maybe he should have put a rehydration clause up in there. Oh, I'm going in there. I'm talking a gang, man. I'm going in there talking a gang of stuff. What is this called? Cherry picking going wrong? I mean, and Bibble didn't even do nothing special. All he did was just he had the high guard. He just countered Canelo, and he put look. Had he been leaning on Canelo, just leaning on him like what Tyson Fury was doing to Wilder, he would have tired Canelo out. He would have stopped Canelo in 8 rounds. But that 115 to 113, man, is you kidding me? Please stop it. Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. That fight wasn't even close. Yeah, Bibble could have stopped Canelo if he wanted to. Canelo looked like he wanted to quit. That's that same look I saw when he fought Floyd. That's that same look. Yeah, Eddie Reynoso, it's looking real bad for him right now. He that back to back L's. I'm talking about back to back dominations. Shakur Stevenson dominates Valdez, and then Bibble dominates Canelo. Whooped on him. I'm talking about whooped on him. I'm gonna be honest with you, Damien. The only reason why we consider it an upset because we know the techniques and tactics of Canelo, the weight class, the rehydration, the tricks. Now I know for sure that Sergey Kovalov fight wasn't on the up and up. Stay with PBC. When I tell you that millions of dollars went down, when I say Canelo's value dropped dramatically, this fight alone drops Canelo out of the pound for pound discussion. Drops him out of the top 10. He lost to a fighter that wasn't even in the top 10, pound for pound. And by Dimitri Bivol beating the so-called number one pound for pound fighter, he put himself in the pound for pound list. So now all we got to do is wait till after June 18th. Whoever wins out of Joe Smith Jr. or Arthur Beterbiev, and then we get a super fight for undisputed at light heavyweight. Beterbiev or Joe Smith Jr. versus Bibble has to happen. Oh, he in it now. Canelo fell. When I say Canelo fell well below, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he fell well below the belt line. Real talk. But anyway, you guys, I'll be back with more. Everybody celebrate. Let me see what everybody else is talking about.